modify tools. Am I right? We have draw tools and modify tools in AutoCAD.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah. So similarly,
Yes, sir.
we have things available in this Revit as well. Okay, I'll be discussing this for a very basic thing, but it will be applied for all the elements that will be working. Okay, so I'll just open a new construction template here as of now. Okay. Now here, basically for 2D, okay, we will never work on just basic 2D using lines and polylines in Revit, okay, but still just for your understanding of how this modifier tool and draw tool works, I'll just tell you some things. Okay, so there are basically two types of line available. Basically, there are two types of lines available in Revit. So first one is your model line and second one is your detail line. So say for example, I want to create a model line. What I'll do is I'll go to this architecture tab. In this architecture tab, I have this model line option. I hope you can see this. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So simply I'll just select this model line. Okay, now once I select this model line, this modify tabs get activated. And here I have draw tool and then I have modify tool. Okay, so the draw tools can be used for drawing and the modify tools can be used for modifying ultimately. Okay, but basically as of now, I want to tell you basic difference between two lines that we have. Okay, so I'll just go here in modify tab, okay, which gets activated automatically. And I'll just simply select this simple line option that I have. Okay, I'll select this and I'll just draw a simple line. Okay, so this is the line that I'm having. Okay, can you see this green colored line?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So this is your model line. And along with this model line, we have one more type of line that is your detailed line. Okay, so simply what you can do is go to annotate. Okay, in annotate tab here, you can see detail line option. Can you see this?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. So simply I'll select this detail line here and I'll just draw it like this. Okay. Now, can you see a black colored line here?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the green one is your model line and black one is your detail line. Okay, so you may say that this is the only difference. No, not at all. So what is the main difference between this model line and detail line? Okay, so say for example, after creating these two lines, okay, these two lines are created at level 0. Okay, so at level 0, these two lines have been placed. And now if I just go to 3D view here, okay, if I want to go to 3D view, either I can just go it from here, from the properties, from the project browser from here, or else I can just go from here in this quick access toolbar. I have this 3D option. Okay, so this is default 3D view. I'll select this. Okay, after selecting this, can you see I have only a green line available? So what does that mean?
So model line is basically which we can see in all the views, all project in the
Exactly.
whole project.
Exactly. So basically, if I'm working on a 3D point, or if I'm working on a perspective view or a 3D view or an isometric view, and still I want to see that line, I'll be working on a model line. And if I'm working on a basic 2D, detailing work, okay. Say for example, I want to just show some details of section. I want to show some details in elevation. Okay. In that case, I'll be using this detail line. Okay. Is it clear?
Sir.
I'm drawing this model line. Okay, as of now, we are in plan view, level 0 plan view. Okay, now what I'll do is I'll go to annotate and I'll go to detail line. Okay, so in plan view, both the lines are visible.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay,
Yes,
are
sir.
we on same page?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now, once I go to a 3D view here, so notice that this detail line is in black color. Okay.
Okay.
And once I go to this 3D view, can you see any line that is in black color? Leave this. This is your level line. Okay. This is your datum level. Okay. Leave this. But can you see any line which is in black color?
No, sir.
No. So that is what I was saying. The model line will be visible in entire views. Okay. All over the views that will be working, but detail line will be visible only in 3D views. this model line, I'll just go to architecture. Okay, and I'll again select this model line. Now, once I select this model line, you can see here you have this modifies tab available. Okay, and in this modifies tab, as I've said earlier, we have this draw and modify line. Modify tool. Okay, now how am I going to use this draw and modify? Okay, basically you can see all the commands are slightly similar to what we have in AutoCAD. Okay, so for example, line, rectangle, here you can see polygons, circles. Okay, it is slightly similar, but the difference is the ease how it which at which we can work here. Okay, so first of all, as I have drawn it, simply if I want to draw a line, I'll select this line option and I can draw it like this. Okay, and a continuous line will be drawn. But will this continuous line be joined just like a polyline?
No.
No. If I select this, you can see individually it is getting selected. Okay. But say for example, I want to draw it. It's still, I don't want to make this continuous. Okay. I want a gap in between while drawing. So what I'll do is I'll again go to this model line, select line. And here in this modify plane, can you see this modify plane? This is your modify toolbar. Okay, here you have this chain option checked. What I'll do is I'll just uncheck this and then draw. Okay, now here you can see once I have clicked twice. So this was my first click and this is my second click. You can see the line have ended. Okay, now I'll have to again click the first point and then second point. Again the second point, first point and second point, first point and second point. The chain that we were using here is not available here. Okay, so that we can segregate things according to our requirement. Is it clear?
Sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now the next thing is creating rectangle. So say for example, I want to create a rectangle using model line. I'll go to model line, select rectangle, and I'll just simply draw rectangle. How? You'll have to select two opposite points. Okay, so the first point here and the second point here, like this. Okay. Now you will say, how am I going to change the dimension of this rectangle? Simply once you select any of the sides, say I am selecting this side, you can see it will show me the distance between this and this. Can you see this?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So what I can do is to change the distance, simply I'll just go here, select this. Okay. After selecting this, I can edit the dimension. Say I want to give 4000 here, enter, and the dimension will change. Okay. Again here, if I want to select this line, I'll select it like this. Go here, 5000, like this. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So basically, this is what we have for rectangle. Okay. So the next thing that I have here is your polygon. Okay. Again, in polygon, we have both the options, inscribed in polygon and circumscribed polygon. Okay, so for example, say I want to create a polygon here. So what I'll do is I'll just specify the number of sides first of all. Say I want 8 number of sides. Okay, and I want to create a polygon here. So I'll just specify the center and I'll just give radius here. Okay, I'll just give value of radius. Say I want a radius of 5000 like this. Okay, and an inscribed circle will be created automatically with reference to the circle that we're working with. Okay.
Yes.
Similarly, we have this option of circumscribed polygon. Okay, where again I'll have to mention the center point. Okay, I'll have to give the radius, and you can notice a circumscribed polygon have been created along this circle. Can you all see this?
Yes.
Yeah. So as easy as it is. Again, you have simple circle option. Select this. Okay, if I want to create a circle, either you can specify a radius here, or else you can just simply create it like this. Okay, once created, you can just go. If I want to increase the radius of this, I'll just go here, select this. Say I want to increase the radius, I'll just go and input 5000. So like this, it will increase. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Again here, model line. So here you have this option of start and radius arc. Okay, so simply I'll just select this. So first of all, what I'll have to mention, start point. endpoint, and I'll have to give a radius value. Okay, say the radius value is 5,000, like this. Okay, so the radius, okay, I have taken a very low value, sorry. Start point, end point, and like this. Okay, say 5,000, like this. Clear?
Yes.
Okay, you can do it manually as well. Start point, end point, and you can just place it according to wherever you want. Okay, then we have center and arc. So first of all, mention the center. Okay, here you can see I have filled this. So no, I'll just create it here. Center, end, and arc. Okay, to the circumference wherever you want, like this, and the arc is created. Okay, then you have this option of tangent and arc. Okay, so say for example, I have two lines here. Okay, and I want to place an arc here. Simply I'll just go to model line. Okay, I'll just select this tangent and arc. Okay, so this is my first point and this is my second point. Okay, and an arc has been created. Okay, similarly, I have the second option, that is fillet arc. Okay, so I hope now everyone knows what a fillet is. Okay, so it is, yes, yes, someone was trying to say something. Okay. So if I want to provide a fillet here, simply I'll just go here, model line, fillet arc. I'll just select this point first and this point second. Okay, and a fillet will be created. You can manage and manipulate the radius here. Okay. We have selected everything, maybe the may it be the elevation markers that we have made, be the window, the crop window that you can see, and along with that, whatever we have drawn, everything is being selected. But here, after selecting everything, I want to draw only the elements that I have created using line command. Okay, so how am I going to do it? So simply for that, we have a solution called as selection filter. Okay, so basically, once you select everything, this modify multi-select will automatically open for you, and you have this option of selection filter. So simply just go here and select this. Okay, and it will give you a list, okay, of the things that you have selected. So what you have selected, you have selected elevation. So elevation is mentioned here and it is checked. You have selected lines, the lines that we have drawn, it is being enlisted and it is being checked. Others, so there are again various things that are not still visible for you. Okay, why? No, you will get to know in upcoming classes. So that is also checked. And views. Okay, what views? The view that we are working on, it is also being selected. Okay, the elevation views, the north south elevation views, these are views, so those are also being selected. Now what we want to delete, we want to delete only the lines. Okay, so what I'll do is in this filter, I have this option of check none. I'll select this. After which I have this option of lines. Okay, I have created everything using lines. So I'll just go and check lines only. Okay, now only the line is being selected here. Press apply and OK. Can you see only the lines are highlighted in blue and rest of the things are in black?
Yes.
Yeah. So now what I can do is simply press delete and only the lines will be deleted. Okay. So we will be using this selection filter various times for various uses.
Sir.
Then again in model line, we have option of this spline. Okay, just like what we had in AutoCAD, we can just create it. So it is just like your spline CV. Okay, spline control vertices. So you can see, you can create these vertices and a spline will be created. Okay, like this. And if you want to change it, again select this, you have these control vertices here and you can change it like this. Okay, so this is your spline. Again, the next thing that I have here is an ellipse. Okay, if I want to draw a ellipse here, I'll simply select ellipse here. First of all, draw the circle the way you want. Okay, so this is the first axis, and then you can just give the second axis point. Okay, so whatever you want, like this, and your ellipse is available. Again, just go to model line. You have this partial ellipse or half ellipse. So say for example, just a second, just a second. I'll just go to model line and create a simple line here like this. Okay, now here what I want to do is I want to create a half ellipse shape or a half filled shape. So for example, I want to create a veranda, I want to create a balcony. Okay, and for that I require a half ellipse shape. So simply I'll just go here, select this partial ellipse from this point to this point. Okay, wherever you want the direction, and like this you can just create a partial ellipse. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Now again, say for example, I'm working on a line, okay, like this, and simply I want to create offsets of this line. So I'll just go here, set an offset value. First of all, just go here, select pick line option. Okay, so the last one is your pick line option. Okay, I'll just set a offset value of 50 centimeters, and like this offsets will be taken. If you just zoom in. Okay, just go hover over the line and the offset will be taken here like this. Okay, simple. If you are working on a geometry, say for example, you are creating a rectangle here. Okay, go to pick line, give whatever offset value you want. Say I want to give offset value of 150 and just go hover over here. Okay, and you can see offset have been created like this. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Any doubts, any questions, any query till now in draw tools?
Sir, the rectangles and polygon, whichever we will draw, it will also be created as a line only.
Right.
Okay.
It will fall under the category of line. Only the shape will be either a rectangle or a polygon or a circle. The circle is not a category, rectangle is not a category. It will fall under category of model line only. Okay. Okay. Now, along with this, we have modify tools. Okay, you can see here we have various modify tools. We have move, we have copy, rotate, trim. Along with trim, we have extend. Then we have mirror. Okay, we have two types of mirror. We have offset and then we have align. Okay, so let's see how this works. I'll just create some random shapes here. Okay. Now, say first of all, I want to trim this. Okay, I want to trim and create something. Okay, so simply I'll just go to modify again. So here you don't have to select anything. You can just directly go to this modify, or else once you select this modify will be available. You can just use whatever way you want.